Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat with me, Pop. And today's show and theme of the month will be awful anime, shows I've watched and I've not enjoyed at all. And I want to put out the warning to you to avoid these shows because I just don't think they're very enjoyable. And we'll get to some news of the week. We'll see what's going on out there. But before I get to that, I have to say hello to you, Lucifer. What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you had a good hike yesterday up the old mountainside. Going to be 17 and sunny today on Vancouver Island. Very nice, very nice. I think we're in for a good day here as well. It's going to be very sunny, looks like. So I'm glad about that. It looks like all the snow is melted away now, and we're just waiting for stuff to start greening up, which usually happens after we have a downpour of rain. So we just got to wait for that. Well, let's get to the news, though, courtesy of the Anime News Network. We'll go back to Monday and see what they've got going on. Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2 game gets a manga adaptation. Okay, so they're taking from a game and making it into a manga. Usually it goes the other way around. Usually there's the manga first and then the game, but they felt that it deserved that kind of a treatment, I guess. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Awful Anime April, yay! Yes, shows that I've watched and I thought, boy, I really should have stopped and dropped this thing. But let's continue on with the news here. City, the animation, reveals 2 new cast members. Space Adventure Cobra, the Awakening side-scrolling game, streams anime trailer. That's a classic one. You're talking back in the 70s for Space Adventure Cobra. I'll have to add that to my list, though, to watch. Princess Mononoke 4K restoration screening crosses US 5.9 million. Okay, so people are just people like going to see Princess Mononoke in 4K. I mean, it's a good show even if it isn't in 4K. My Hero Academia Vigilantes anime reveals same-day English dub and cast. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit of like an alternate timeline or something with My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Mrs. Mechanic is reading up all on this, and she's going to watch it. Keigo Higashino's Kusunoki no Banen novel gets an anime film in 2026. Hakuoki SSL Sweet School Life game gets Western release for the Switch. That's all on Monday. Moving along to Tuesday. Capcom Fighting Collection 2's trailer highlights Project Justice and Plasma Sword. I do like it when they collect all the games and put them on a large collection. That way you just gotta buy the one disc or the one cartridge and you get all the games on it. It's really handy. There's one about chimeras, but they called it something else. You wish you remembered what it was. You don't think it was traumatized. You think it was traumatized and blocked it out mostly. But not getting those hours back. Yeah, there you go. Chimeras? I mean, there was chimeras in Full Metal Alchemist. Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles 2 game streams 2 character videos. Tonkotsu Fukin 2 shirt Take na Fute Kisetsu na JK no Hanashi manga gets TV anime. They're going to have to shorten that down when they bring it over. Sonic Rumble game launches on May the 8th. Mobile PC game delayed from winter. Okay. Sonic Rumble, the Battle Royale mobile game. No, it wasn't FMA? Okay. Elden Ring Night Rain Games character trailer previews Duchess. Illusion of Itahari Switch game launches in West in fall. Gundam G-Crooks TV anime reveals English cast for same-day dub. Okay, so they're going to have a same-day dub as the episodes drop. That's pretty crazy. That's on Tuesday. Moving along to Wednesday. My Happy Marriage series reveals new anime in production following second season finale. No Sleep for Kananami Date from AI The Somnium Files. Games video clip preview story. Have I ever played Elden Ring? No, I have not. I don't need to play games that are hard just for the fact of being hard. That goes for Dark Souls and it's all its iterations. Demon Souls? I don't know. I know there's more of them out there, but it's like don't just put out a game that's hard just for the sake of being hard. Its protagonist was a woman. She was always turning into beast things and killing people. I think you watched like 50 episodes hoping that the story would at some point make sense. You were disappointed. That's the worst, James. Yeah, I can feel your pain for that. You just keep thinking to yourself, I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better. Elden Ring's a beautiful game. It isn't hard for the sake of it. Okay. I mean, it seems like everybody's playing Elden Ring. It just didn't grab me or strike me as being that great. Here we go. Neptunia Riders versus Doggos game. PC version launches on April the 30th. Fantasy Life iGame previews Woodcutter Job in 15-minute gameplay video. Animation and sound was good at least. Yeah, well, some shows will have those going for it. It's just if the story is convoluted or very disjointed, then it's not going to be that enjoyable. Astrobot game wins multiple BAFTA awards. Okay, everybody's liked an Astrobot. It's a great looking game, you'll give it that, yeah? We'll skip by the North American anime and manga releases. Kamitsubaki Studio releases motorbike travel game Girls Made Pudding. Motorbike travel Girls Made Pudding. Okay. A Gentle Noble's Vacation recommendation anime's teaser reveals cast, staff, January 2026 debut. Hey, what's up, DJ Ronnie G? Having a quiet day at work there, DJ? Okay, that was Wednesday. Moving along to Thursday. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves games character trailer reveals Hokutomaru. 2025 Doraemon film stays at number 1 for the 5th weekend. Yeah, everyone loves their Doraemon. Wow. Coworker called in sick. Oh, you got a cover. So you get real peace today. There you go. He's not going to be hounding you, eh? Think something's up with your social security? What would that be, James? Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring novels get TV anime at Wit Studio. Okay, Agents of the Four Seasons. That might be a good one. To Your Eternity anime's third season premieres in October. Here we go, our Japanese animation TV ranking. Let's get that up here. Lucifer wants to know what your favorite genre to spin is, DJ. His is DNB. Okay, first up, Saze-san, followed by Detective Conan, then Chibi Maruko-chan, The Apothecary Diaries. One Piece, Egghead Arc Recap plus first new episode. Okay, and then One Piece, first new episode. The Dinner Table Detective. Oh, that's strange to see that on there, but okay. Yaiba Samurai Legend, You and Idol Precure, and finally Doraemon. Nice to see some of the newer shows on there, like Dinner Table Detective. I am currently watching that one. Okay, here we go. Video game rankings. This is something we always look forward to. You don't know, it's the weekends. You can't really call and ask. Oh, yes. Yeah, well, government only runs Monday to Friday, right? At number 1, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, followed by Monster Hunter Wilds. Back to the Nintendo Switch for Winning Post 10. And then Venus Vacation Prism Dead or Alive for the PS5. After that is Super Mario Party Jamboree, then Minecraft. Winning Post 10 for the PS5 at number 7. Then Assassin's Creed Shadows for the PS5. Then Donkey Kong Country Returns. Mario Kart 8. Number 11, Atelier Yumiya for the PS5. Then Atelier Yumiya for the Switch. Animal Crossing New Horizons. The First Berserker Kazan for PS5. Then Nintendo Switch Sports. Back to the PS5 for AI Limit. Then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Winning Post 10 for the PS4, and Venus Vacation for the PS4. So it's back and forth between Sony and Nintendo on this ranking. Nintendo's at number 1, just because that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition came out. But yeah, it's PS5 and Nintendo back and forth all along this whole list. No, not bad. Not bad at all. Apothecary Diaries is a sleeper. You never thought you would like it so much. Yeah, I see a lot of people really enjoy Apothecary Diaries. 9 to 9:15 a.m. if they answer. Maybe I've been watching too many Doge videos. Next up, Data Live gets new anime project. Chuhai Lips, canned flavor of married women anime reveals main cast, staff, and a July debut. That might be one to mark down and watch. The Hugo Awards nominates The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom game as a finalist. Hey, that's all right. I did play Echoes of Wisdom. It was pretty darn good. I enjoyed it. You're done whining about it, you get some more coffee and be happy with the coffee at least. Hey, grab yourself a nice cup of joe there. Enjoy the rich flavor of those roasted beans. The fourth Be Forever Yamato Rebel $31.99 films teaser reveals title October 10th premiere. Girls band Cry cast Mirei Natsu resume dialogue recording after hiatus. The band members went on hiatus last summer due to health reasons. Oh. Okay, well that's Thursday. Been lots of anime OSTs for you, DJ, but you'd like to reconnect with George Harrison's solo independent work again. Yeah, George Harrison, he's alright. We're moving along to Friday. Street Fighter 6 games teaser trailer reveals Elena's release on June the 5th. Not a very good looking picture, that's for sure. That face, I mean, wow. Crunchyroll streams Polygon Pictures' original anime film Bloody Escape, Bats Out of Hell. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered game reveals system intro trailer. Okay, that'll be a game. Releases in English on May 22nd for Switch and Steam. Friday. And you can supposedly watch Gundam G-Crooks on Prime. Oh, okay. Are they streaming it on Prime? Next up, Ao Oni, the Horror of Blueberry Onsen game Switch version launches on April 25th. Ooh, that's coming up. Game developer GZ establishes Sirius Studio with Bloodborne producer Teruyuki Toriyama. Studio to develop PC, console, VR, XR games. Okay. Another studio opening up. Good. Sirius Studio. Two Heart remake game reveals more cast. Tenkaichi, the Greatest Warrior Under the Rising Sun manga gets TV anime. Science Saru's The Ghost in the Shell TV anime reveals new teaser video at main staff. I did like Ghost in the Shell, like Standalone Complex and the other ones they had. I don't know about this one though. That's all on Friday. Moving on to Saturday, Licorice Recoil, Friends Are Thieves of Time anime short films to stream on Aniplex's USA's YouTube channel. Hey, you're getting little shorts on YouTube. Good. Bloodborne OST is amazing. I don't think I've ever heard anything from Bloodborne. Inazuma 11, Victory Road Games trailer reveals August 21st release, new platform lineup. It removes iOS, Android releases, and adds releases for Xbox and Switch 2. Okay, well to me that's alright. Necopara After, La Vraie Famille game reveals opening video, May 22nd launch. Zun reveals 20th entry in Touhou Project main game series. Been watching friends play Dark Souls lately, and one of them ran through a few Souls-like games. This one looks like you might enjoy it. Oh, yeah. Silent Witch anime casts Ryohei Kimura as Elliot Howard. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run manga gets anime. Yeah, I've seen that. Seen the advertisements for that. People were losing their minds over more JoJo. Kowloon generic romance anime cast Yuriko Yamaguchi. That's it for Saturday. Moving along to Sunday. Today, just one thing. Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter anime casts Amy Mishima as Karen. And then they have their top news, but we went through all that already. And that's it. You're all caught up on what's going on so far in the world of anime. Next up, rankings. Rankings for the winter season. So this is from winter 2025. And it should be of no surprise. We were talking about it earlier in the chat. Apothecary Diaries, number 1. Episode 36 got up to number 1. Followed by The Medalist. 100 Girlfriends got up to number 3. That's great. Good news to see that. I like that. I like that show, and I'm glad it got up to number 3. Dark Souls seems really grindy, and the boss fights are frustrating looking. That's the way I see it, James. Dr. Stone's in number 4. Solo Leveling, which everyone seems to really love as well, is number 5. Then Zenshu. Then Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Ave Mujica. Welcome to Japan myself. Hey, all right. It really climbed its way back up to number 9. Good. That was one that I was watching, and it was very enjoyable. Dragon Ball Daima in the top 10. It really had to climb up, it looks like. But it finally made it. Blue Exorcist, the Blue Knight Saga, My Happy Marriage, Honey Lemon Soda, Toilet Bound Hanaku-kun, From Bureaucrat to Villainous, Tasukari Hotel. I didn't mind the ending of that. I thought finally there's some a good ending. I thought everyone really liked Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer, but it's just kind of average. It's in the middle here, pack. You guess it's just realism? Could be. Blue Blocks, followed by Shangri-La Frontier, Tying the Knot with Amigami Sister, Flower and Ashura, and maybe a Guild Receptionist. I thought this would get a lot higher. But oh well, it was something, one of the shows I was really following. Sarairo Utility. Nobody liked the Golf Girls game? Or Golf Girls anime? Sakamoto Days. That sure took a dive too. A lot of people really liked it from the first episode, but then it just plunged. Followed by Headhunter in the World, I'm a Noble on the Brink of Ruin, Magic Maker, Medaka Kuroiwa. This one, yeah, this is probably where it should be. Getting Married to a Girl I Hated My Class. This one should have dropped off on that last episode. It doesn't deserve to be this high. How much in real life is doing the same thing over and over and over? Repetition. Yeah. Unnamed Memory. I was hoping for a little higher score, but I guess it just didn't appeal to everybody. Maybe it moved a little too slow. Fruit Master. Once again, that one kind of languished down here, even though it was pretty exciting. Phantom Trigger, yeah, it should be down here because I felt that it was just too disjointed and not good enough. There was Okitsura, then Dr. Amaku. Nobody liked Female Anime Girl House. Like, it was up there at number 12, and now just cratered at the 10th episode. I thought it was good. It was neat figuring out those medical mysteries. Middle-aged online shopper. I don't know why it languished at the bottom here. Getting married to someone you hate, head exam required. Yeah, the thing was they were forced into it, James. That's what it was all about. It was an arranged marriage. But online shopper was enjoyable. Greatest outcomes of all time is down here. A-rank party. Yeah, why is it so far down? But then again, who knows who's voting on this? It's just people that show up and vote. Beheneko. That was the ecchi one of the season. Lots of fan service. Ubal Blatt. I mean, it was dark drama, like, seriously. I thought people would like that. Maybe, I guess not. Princess Lessons, Worthless Appraiser. This was a good one, too. The guy got a power-up after being fed to the wolves. Like, literally, he was fed to the wolves. Momentary Lily, it might deserve to be down here. I watched it all the way through. You enjoyed the house show? Yeah, James. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It depends on who votes. That's why the knockoffs appeal to you a bit more, DJ. It was the goofy personality as much as the mystery component. I do like a good mystery, though, if they can come up with something good. Yeah, DJ, that's the way games usually are. Do this, do that. You know, good job. Next. Hey, we've got Angry Canadian in the house. What's up, AC? How you doing, man? You'll be happy to know that the video game rankings, we got Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Switch is number 1. Okay, well, that's the rankings of all the shows. There's a few surprises there, and ones that I had hoped were higher, and, you know, ones that were lower I thought should have been higher, and ones that were higher maybe shouldn't have been that high, but we'll see. Your wife and you started watching Kowloon, and we are hooked. Oh, okay. Nice. Kowloon Generic Romance, yes. We'll go over that after I get to the... We're getting up to the main part now. We've finished the news. And now it's up to me to provide you with the awful animes that I watched. So let's do that. We'll go like this, and like this, and like that, and... Gotta find it here. Oh yeah, that's right. First up on the list of awful anime, at least in my opinion, because I've sat through and watched it. There was one that kind of funny. Poor ballerina had an awful condition. They tried to fix her with magnets. You won't spoil it more than that. Okay. Here we are. This one is called Shy. And the premise of this is that there's superheroes all over the world, and each one gets represented by a country. So, Britain will have one, and China, Japan, of course, and Japan's, there she is. There is Japan's superhero, and she's called Shy. Why? Because she is deathly shy of everyone. And there she is. And she has, crippling shyness. And I think she has to do some appearances. Paid appearances, of course. You want to see this already? No, DJ. Bad DJ. I'm telling you not to watch this. So this gets old real quick. Her being petrified of everyone. She has a little, I guess, a sidekick. I think he's supposed to be a shrimp. She makes you collapse with cringy awkwardness. Is the boys any good? Or pick a terrible chore more fun? Okay, I think we're having trouble with the roller coaster. It stopped on its mid way around the loop-de-loop. It's everybody's trapped, but someone will help to save them, and it is, there she is. Shy to the rescue. She has super strength, apparently. And the person that's getting rescued is like, don't rescue me. Wait, do everybody else before me. She's like, okay. So she rescues her brother. And keeps rescuing everybody. There's one person left, the girl who said, and of course, that's when the roller coaster lets loose and sends her plunging. Oh, there we go. But Shy grabs her in time and lets her down. Uh-oh, but she did get hurt. So obviously Shy is going to feel awful. Because, better that she only got hurt, but she didn't die. And here we go. She's depressed now. Somebody got hurt. She figures she's going to get somebody hurt again. Yeah, shyness is not fixed after that. No, it is not. And oh, she even has figures of all the other heroes. Oh, that's right. The one right there, she's the one from Russia. So you've got the Russian superhero who likes to drink the vodka. There she is. Her name's Spirit. Real name is Pepesha Andrenova. And she is drinking. And I think she's coming to talk to Shy. Try to give her a little bit more support. Her solution is to make everyone in the world. We can't just make everyone in the world drunkards. She's trying to tell her that you can't save everybody. You can try as hard as you can, but oh, but as always, there's an emergency. Looks like a hotel is on fire. She gonna do something about it? And apparently that's how she gets her. All the heroes have these bracelets. You clack them together, and that's how you transform. But it's not working. Oh, so look at this fella here with the big smile. He's got a smile on his face, and his eyes are hidden. So he is suspicious. T1, Terminator 1. Let's hope not. So she finally is able to transform and is going to save people from the burning building. She hears a crying baby. She saves the baby, and then she needs saving herself after she leaps out of the building. And look at that. Spirit did it. She saved her. That is a dramatic day, isn't it, James? Oh, but then she gets swamped by paparazzi and people who want her autograph. And the little guy she meets is from the day that he saved. She saved the roller coaster. There's a lot of crying in this show. A lot of crying. A lot of crying done from Shy. So they take a trip to outer space where There's a satellite up there. And they're gonna meet. They're gonna meet the person that sends everybody, that supervises everybody, the Empress Unilord. They talk about something even bigger, a bigger disaster on its way. And, you know, watching this, I was like, oh, okay, now she's going to get whipped into shape. And the person that got saved by Shy is the transfer student who is in crutches right now, going to the same school as Shy. So, why I didn't like this show. I thought right away it would have been like My Hero Academia, where she would have been trained properly, learn to use her powers, get stronger, whatever, learn some new moves. It didn't turn into that. It turned into Emotions the Anime. As I watched a lot more, the focus turned away from Shy to the Russian superhero, and we started doing a trip down her, her past life, how it was traumatic, and it was, it stopped being a superhero show and started being a, what do you call it? It's just a cry fest, something where there was just less superheroing and more talking about feelings and emotions, and that's a big letdown. You've got this show about superheroes who aren't doing superhero things. So it started out that way, where they were doing, you all saw they were saving people, and it was just, after that it just slowly went down. You know, Shy did get trained or matched up against the hero from Britain, and I thought for sure she was going to improve and get better. But but then after that it just devolved into, like James says, like a soap opera, and it was just a bad soap opera. So do yourself a favor, don't watch Shy. It's awful. Reruns of Donahue. Good old Phil Donahue. But yes, this started out okay, but then it just lost it. Hey, what's up, Cobra Khan? How you doing? A heroine story. Yes. Yeah, that was the thing. I had expectations for, improve the hero's journey, right? I wanted that, where Shy would learn from her mistakes, get stronger, better, get over her shyness. But no, she did not get over her shyness. It wears on me after a while watching the show. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. She's shy. Yeah, I get it. Go ahead. No character development. Avoiding awful anime, April. Yeah, maybe watch it after you give Gundam Wing a chance. Honestly, I preferred Gundam Wing. The opening theme of Gundam Wing is very catchy. Just Communication. Nice killer song there. Did I cover quite terrible yet? Not yet, DJ. But yes, Shy. It and all the time I was watching, I was like, oh wow, I hope this gets better. I hope this some character development. Nope. And like I say, it just devolved into seeing the Russian heroes past, and it was like the last 6 episodes just dealt with that. They introduced the secret, or the villain who was causing all this trouble and people they were going to run to, and they didn't even engage with them. It was very disappointing. It's like, okay, well, you've got the bad guys who are causing trouble with people's hearts and turning them into monsters. You never even get any of the monsters any chance to battle them. It was, yeah. I'm at a loss for words. It was just awful. Awful anime to avoid. Put this on your list. Shy. Don't watch it. Okay, let's get to the next one. The Disney Thunderbolt, the anime? Disney Thunderbirds, you mean? Okay. This one is another one to avoid. This one's called I Parry Everything. So it's about this guy named Noor, and he is your average worker. He just, he's just doing odd jobs. He wanted to be an adventurer. Oh, the new Marvel movie, The Thunderbolts. Okay, never heard of it. Don't really care about Marvel movies anymore. They're just a waste of time. I wouldn't even worry about Marvel movies. That's myself anyway. I'm not even going to pay attention to Marvel movies. Don't care. Don't care about Disney stuff either. You just found out the Blue Robots in Ghost in the Shell sing a death song before every mission. Thought they were gleeful murder bots, but apparently they died just about every engagement. Oh, I did not know that either. So, doing the Lord's work for us. I try, AC. I try, man. So this one, I Parry Everything. He wanted to be an adventurer, but he just didn't have the knack for it. We'll get to that, Cobra Khan. I know he is dense, and that's okay. You can be dense, but you have to try to get better. You have to realize that there's subtlety, or you have to listen. He doesn't listen to people is what gets me. And that's why I didn't like it. And that's why I think it's awful. You clocked out of Marvel movies for years. Great if you want to shut down brain extravaganza, but I'd rather rewatch The Core. Yeah, there you go, DJ. Engagement, surprising level of something, depth, you guess. And he doesn't realize Noor is very strong because he's practiced parrying on his own for like the longest time during his childhood and growing into his teen years. So the guy's just stupidly overpowered and he doesn't realize it, which is another thing. Like, self-realization. Like, you find that, oh, don't be so dumb. Like, seriously. Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay, now we're back. That's the second time that's happened to me. OBS. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but that is very disruptive. OBS. Anyways, so I believe that's his mother who is sick. And both his parents die, and he's living alone. So he practices. Well, he knows how to do all these things. Catches dinner, make dinner, tend to the garden. He wants to learn. His dad read him stories. He wants to be an adventurer now. And he leaves his home and goes off to the city, the big wild city. Girl with the game Ars was playing last night was 2/3 cuter. You don't think it's OBS, but we can debate that over Discord. Yeah, I don't know, when OBS flashes up a sign that says OBS has disconnected, I'm pretty sure it's OBS. And I don't know why it did, but I'm gonna have to do something different if it keeps this up. Catching a fish by hand is not easy. No, it is not. So he goes into town and he goes to the different guilds. He wants to be an adventurer. He's got to go to the training school, training classes. Got you there, but you got theories. That's okay, DJ. He can't do anything. All he can do is parry. And he goes to the warrior school and he trains. But he's not getting anywhere. And then he goes to be a hunter. And he wants to be a mage, and all he can do is manage a tiny flame on his finger. So all the training places, even the healing place, is like, no, he can't be registered as an adventurer. Then he's got no skills. So he practiced morning, noon, and night, and he can see that he's getting better. So he can parry 1,000 wooden swords. I mean, shouldn't that tell you that you're strong? And he's so dumb. He looks like he's way on to Hogwarts in Yokosuka. But he's got wood. That's right, DJ. Level 30 parry. You like accidentally kill your sparring. Okay. The guy that told him to get training, after now that he's grown up, he doesn't know who it was. Even to be E rank, you have to have more than one useful skill. So he's going to do these requests. just to even be F rank. Like, what is it? Catching a cat? Yeah. But he got scratched and he's able to heal himself. And he keeps practicing. So he's out helping out with construction because he's strong enough. He can do a lot of work. He should be able to see that too, as he's like lifting things way more than everybody else is. He's doing a lot of physical labor. But he hears something. This isn't good. They encountered like a minotaur. And he doesn't know what it is. Nugent joke, cat scratched geezer. Oh, there you go. He's dead. And yeah, this thing is just decimating all the guards to protect this girl. And it was just about to take her out, but he's like, uses stone throw, then he parries. He has no attack skills. All he can do is parry. So he's going to protect her. And he parries it so that its own sword cuts its head off. And he defeats it. Why did that happen? I didn't type that in. From kick? Yeah, I think it's a minotaur. I don't think it's a satyr. She turns out she's the princess. And he's going to get invited to the he thinks it was a cow. That's how dumb he is. Yeah, he thinks it's an overgrown cow because he's an idiot. He didn't even ask anybody. What was that thing? Somebody should have told him. They should have said, hey, look, that's not a cow, that's a minotaur. But nope, he's so stupid. He can't figure it out. And this plays through the whole entirety of this show. And it gets tiresome. That's fine. Somebody can be, a little ignorant about things and not know things, but just to be out and out stupid and not even think about asking people for explanations on things like a real person would. But no. And it's even the title. They always give you the titles at the end. I parry a cow. Well, that wasn't a cow. And he gets this sword from the king. This killer sword. This thing is like the one of the most powerful swords, apparently. And he gets it as a gift from the king. And then he uses it to dig in a ditch. What kind of idiot, what kind of fool then would use the sword to dig in a ditch? That's just ridiculous on when you're thinking about it. Any warrior, Anybody who's an adventurer knows you don't use a sword to dig in the ground. But no, he does. Why? Because he's an idiot. You wouldn't say idiot, just poorly street-educated? And that's fine, but you can ask people things. And he doesn't listen. That's why I find this show is awful. That's why it's an awful show. Main character is dense. But not dense in a, oh, that's funny kind of way. It's dense like, oh, come on. Use your brain. Ask people things. You know, like it's the whole show, the whole 12 episodes of this show. He doesn't realize who people are. If someone is dressed with a crown on their head, that's a king. And when he meets the enemy king, he's like, oh, I don't know who this guy is. You know, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't ask questions. Very, very frustrating anime to watch. This is one of my awful April animes. And don't waste your time. Don't waste your time with it. You will be disappointed. You think it's good that he can just parry things. You know, he parries a dragon, he parries a demon, you know, he parries all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, you know, and through sheer dumb luck or some other thing, he manages to come out on top. And he doesn't think it's him. And it's like, man, you just don't get it, do you? If people tell you that you're strong, you're strong. Punishing plots. There you go. Yeah, James, like pointing. WTF. What WTF is that? Exactly. What is that? What did I just do? But he gets to hang out with the princess and her retainer, who is absolutely super strong as well. She's got a good attack and good defense. But yes, this is a frustrating show. Don't waste your time. I wouldn't. I parry everything. It's not worth it. There is no there's no good character development. You know, he doesn't finally realize that he's really strong, or that you know, people really look up to him. He figures he's all you know, oh, I'm nobody special, I'm lower than dirt, blah blah blah. But yeah, that wears on you real fast. It wears on me anyway. So yes, that is the two shows that I've chosen for awful anime April. Shy and I Parry Everything. Next up, let's check out the shows for this season that I'm watching. And I know I said I wanted less shows, but I have more shows. So I'm going to have to drop a few. I don't like I Parry. Don't watch Meister Altair this season? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've even heard of Meister Altair Cobra Khan. Is this the party show? What's up, Alex Moore? How you doing, man? I'm just going to go over the shows I'm watching this season. First up, Catch Me at the Ballpark. Not too shabby. I like watching the beer girl. She's learning how to do that. And see all the different customers she gets to serve. Just hanging out at the ballpark watching the ball game. Next one, Chuzenji Sensei. It's a period piece. It takes place in 1948, so it's just after World War II. And we see a main character here. She's just attending school. It looks like it's slice of life, but there's going to be mysteries to solve, and hopefully the sensei can help solve those mysteries. Those beer girls are something else. Good old AC coming in with the knowledge. Yeah, the beer girls. That's fun stuff. Classic stars. This one is going to be dropped. The guy's a boxer, but he gets hurt, but he goes to he gets an offer to a school that will help pay for his recuperation, his help him recoup. But it's all about singing. They want him there for singing, not boxing, and he's like, I'm not sticking around. Oh, the Unaware Atelier Master. Okay, thanks for the clarification, Cobra Khan. I wasn't sure. I don't think I am watching that. But yeah, Classic Stars, it's dropped. From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. This is another one that's good. If this one is like I Parry Everything, then it'll get dropped too. Because this swordsman trained a bunch of people that turned into ultimate swordsmen. And he's going to the city to help do some more instruction. But we'll see. Like I say, if it does that where he's like, oh, I'm nothing special, oh, I'm not that, then it's like, you know what? Done. Dropped. A-Rank Party, I'm going to keep up with that. That's Mrs. Mechanics and my favorite one to watch. It's getting really good now when they're exploring all these dungeons. Enjoying Old Country, you had to look up spoilers. Oh, you're spoiling yourself, Alex. Oh, well. This is another one, Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire. If this goes on where the main character is just happy with conquering and killing people and no other redeeming qualities, it's going to get dropped because, yeah, I'm not going to stick around for that. Maebashi Witches. This is a neat one where they help fulfill people's wishes that come into their store. Seems to be a bit of singing going on. We'll see if it just is too formulaic, then we'll see. We'll see whether I keep it around or not. Old Country Bumpkin still got 1 or 2 episodes building the cast. Okay, yeah, there's still more people to meet, eh? Okay. That's why they do the old rule of 3 for watching anime shows. You'll know after the 3rd episode whether you're going to keep up with it or just pitch it. Miru Watashi no Mirai. Oh, I haven't watched any of that yet. It's hard to find. Once Upon a Witch's Death. This is quite alarming to find out that the witch has 1 year to live, but she has to capture 1,000 tears of joy to save herself. So, yeah, she's got the motivation. But we'll see what happens with that. That's you got 12 episodes, so will she be able to get it in that time, or is it going to be a 2nd season involved? They make animes from Bill, the Galactic Hero, very silly, very funny books. Okay. Oh, please put them on Takamani-san. So I've been reading the manga for this. And finally, I watched the very first episode, and it did not disappoint. This will be your fan service show of the season. Believe it or not, it is a romance. very subtly. It's very subtle that it's a romance, but you'll get it. I've been calling this one the girl with the time travel panties, because that's what happens. Anytime she wants to travel in time, she has to take her panties off. And that sort of resets things to however far back she wants to go. And I think AC is supposed to watch this one as well. I think he's got it on his list of shows to watch. At least read the manga. I'm pretty sure Alex was reading it. Let me know if you're not, Alex, but I thought you were. I haven't been able to find Princess Session Orchestra. That'll have to wait a bit. Hey, Go Go Loser Rangers second season. I just saw that the one episode dropped there, so I want to continue on with that. The Go Go Loser Ranger. It was good. It was really good. That's different at least. Yeah, James. It's on your list. Yeah, I know, AC. Should be. The MC got caught up in the pantsu. Yep, that's right, CobraCon. Ooh, pantsu. Oh, you're reading a different manga at the moment. Okay, well, that's all right. There's plenty to read out there. I watched Summer Pockets. Which one was this again? I believe this was Slice of Life, where Buddy goes to the... Yeah, he goes to an island. Yeah, he goes to an island, and he's just kind of like discovering things around there. He meets a bunch of different people. So, yeah, that's a quiet slice of life one. Sword of the Demon Hunter, Kijin Gentosho. This one. Wow, what a wild ride. Just watching from the very beginning. Very graphic. You're going to get a lot of limbs getting sliced off, people getting decapitated. This is a crazy one. If you're not watching it, because it's very intense. So Buddy loses his arm in the beginning. Yeah, a lot of death. So yeah, this is the dark drama of this season. So I'm gonna keep up with that because I don't mind the dark drama. It's also got time travel in, I believe, some time travel elements. What if there was a magical item, but it was like something super mundane, a phone, a Walkman, an alarm clock? Yeah, exactly, James. Not a great writer. The beginning after the end. This is almost like, as Mrs. Mechanic pointed out, this is almost like Seventh Prince, except the guy that gets reincarnated again was a real douchebag. Like, he goes from ruling a kingdom to being a child and discovering magic and such. So we'll see if this is if it's gonna last or not. They've got 24 episodes slated, so very long haul in for this one. Well, we'll see if I keep it around. It's got potential, though. There you go, James. Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. I like this one. Just the fact that the guy is really talented with healing. It looks like all the women want to come after him. And what else? Oh, the way he treats the first girl he rescues, the slave. The beginning of the end. Next one for Bad Anime for the Month award. Okay, Cobra Khan. Is that where we're going with it? I mean, I'll see. I have to watch it. I can't say if something's bad unless I watch it. But yes, Brilliant Healer, when he rescues that slave girl and he's like, can you show me where these flowers are? And she's like, okay, they're over here. It's like, thanks. And then he rips up her slave contract and is like, okay, you're free. It's a fair deal. You showed me where these are, and I'm going to tear up your slave notice. So right away, big points in my book that a guy would do that to someone he saved. So yeah, really well done by him. So right away, I'm going to continue watching Brilliant Healer. Yami Healer's nice. Yeah, right on, Cobra Khan. Right on, man. Any of you have those Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches? Kind of expensive, but yummy. I don't think we have those up here, James. Jimmy Dean? Huh. Oh, The Dinner Table Detective. This one is a lot funnier than I thought it would be. I like the fact that she's a high society girl, but she's also a detective. Sort of trying to hide her identity, but she has a butler that is like, "Oh, you're are you a moron? You can't figure out how this easy case to solve." So that right away, that's good in my books. I want to see more of The Dinner Table Detective. The Two Perfect Saint, tossed aside by my fiance and sold to another kingdom. Mrs. Mechanic and I are watching this one together. She says it's looks like it's really going to be good. Someone who is not appreciated in her kingdom, but is sold to another one, and all of a sudden people are really appreciative of her. So I look forward to seeing what happens and whether she becomes more appreciated for what she can do. Next up, Witch Watch. This one looks good. 26 episodes for this season, so they're really in for the long haul. She's a witch that went away and learned how to use her powers, and now she's moved back with her friend who is part of the ogre family, and he has like insane strength. So what's going to happen together when they're together? I'm not sure. Whether it's going to be something evil is coming for them, we'll have to see. High society like Ivanka Trump or high society like Stormy Daniels? There you go. No, high society like pick a classy rich lady, because she's got to be classy. Your Forma. This one's neat. People diving into other people's minds. They have a bunch of androids, and perhaps one of them who is not obeying the rules of robotics has offed somebody. So there's a mystery to solve, and I do like a good mystery. That way I'll keep you guessing. Hey, what's up, Godzilla? How you doing, man? Everyone's favorite kaiju in the house. We need a sandwich shop anime. Magical girl makes Subway. There you go. There's probably one out there. Nothing like a good sandwich, right? But yeah, Your Forma looks interesting. I'm definitely going to keep up with it. I have a lot to catch up with. I've only managed to watch like one episode of each show so far. Yeah, it's only been one so far of each show. Yeah. Oh, except for A Rank Party, because it started last season. And finally, Zatsutabi, that's Journey. Based on a true story about a mangaka who went on various journeys around Japan. And I like this because it's very chill. And now you're making me hungry, yeah. With the sandwich girl. Somebody's got to make that manga. The witch, the girl witch who works at a sandwich shop. But Zatsutabi, this is a fun, chill show. You know, the poor mangaka, she gets her stuff rejected. She gets a little bit down. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to go on a journey. And she does. She travels around Japan. They get to show us a lot of the landmarks and such. And how she has a good time just traveling around. So I like it. You don't need to have lots of explosions and action and everything like that to have a good anime show. Something like this is just, you can relax and learn about Japan, because that's a good thing too. Always trying to learn. And they do such a great representation with all the artwork that they do. It looks just like there's places, they're in real life places. And I think that's what I appreciate about the anime shows, is when they do something, they're like, they don't just guess or make up stuff. If it's based on a real place, they have real landmarks. There's a YouTuber who pretty much makes sandwiches in all her videos. Gotta say, they look tasty. Oh, the sandwiches? Or the YouTuber? Can't find work, so you're just gonna travel around and enjoy life, so it's a fantasy. I wish I could do that, Godzillionaire. Yeah. Oh man, I got rejected again. Actually, it's because she won a contest, but then she's not able to get work anymore. So she's using the winnings she got from the contest to travel around. That's how she's able to do it. If I won the lottery, I'd probably do that too. Hey, look, I won the lottery. Well, time to travel around. So it's very enjoyable. I'm sure a lot of you will watch it. Some of you won't, but it's just a nice chill anime. You need that once in a while. Apparently, Japan has some kind of difficulty with pet otters. The otters are on the endangered list. Oh, really? That I didn't know about. I don't know if AC can speak to that at all. But pet otters? I would think you wouldn't be allowed to have endangered animals as pets. If that's the case, I got to get rid of my white rhino in the backyard. Because that thing, it costs a bunch to feed. And it gets kind of unruly. So. But that's what I'm watching today. I've got 20 shows. Well, now 19, because I've dropped the one. No, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still 20 shows. It's a strange situation. Yeah, it sounds like it. Otherwise, they might get the Peanut and Fred treatment. Oh, man. That's brutal what happened there. You can have tigers and stuff in Texas because this is America. It's America. And you have to bury them in an otter box. Oh. I'm going to have to ask you to show yourself out, DJ. You've heard pet otters, you've seen the cafes, but you know nothing about their endangerment? Okay. Get a moose, much more geographically correct. You can get moose out here without even trying. Just walk into your yard. They don't care. They're deadly. Like they wreck people. So stay away from moose. In fact, stay away from elk, too. A lot of tourists traveling through the national parks here try to feed them, and they're just asking for it because they're wild animals, and especially if it's rutting season. If it's rutting season, they're going to hurt you. They're going to stomp you and gore you. So, yeah. They're huge. Yes, they are, James. Will the moose leave once you feed it? I'm not even going to get close to the thing, DJ. I'm not even going to open the door. It can go do it. It can feed itself. What do you call it if you have more than one moose? Meese? The meese. It's like, no, you got one moose or two moose. It's the same. Yeah, James, elk. They're dead. They're dangerous. They're wild animals. Don't feed them. Don't be a tourist. All right, everybody. That's pretty much going to wrap her up now. Hey, if you can do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already on YouTube. I'm out there on YouTube and Twitch and Kick and Rumble. So, give me a follow, like. Don't forget to spread the word. Tell your friends. Let them know old Pop's here. I'm here on the weekend mornings. It's morning for me, 9 o'clock in the morning, Saturday and Sunday. Go on the Rogan diet and eat elk. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's also elk, what do they call them? Elk horn pellets or elk horn pills? I don't know, something like that. I've seen the sign for it. They're meese economists secretly. So, hey, tell your friends, spread the word, let them know old Pop's here. I'm here on Tuesday nights as well. And there's other channels out there, people that I watch and enjoy, like Pacific 4-4, and DJ Ronnie G, who was in the chat. Brandon, the anime guy, who I was just watching before I started my stream today. He was playing some Spy Family video game. So that was pretty awesome to see that. Showing yourself out, that was an awful and obscure pun. McElk with cheese. Yeah, there you go. An elk burger. I mean, I'm sure I've had it at a restaurant before. Elk. Probably had bison. There's bison burgers you can buy. And then when people go hunting out here, they hunt moose and whatnot. And deer. I've had deer before. The back straps from deer. Tasty. Le big elk. Don't forget, there's Carl at the RNG Podcast and Tomby. There's our own Angry Canadian. He's in the chat too. And Nerdporo Lifeform. There's everyone's favorite Penguin Punkwaddle. I like checking out his Penguin Positivity videos. Very good mind cleanse. Hanging out and listening to him. And there's also Infinite Metal. He's on Kick and Twitch. He plays a lot of retro games, and I have a really fun time watching him get mocked by by his Dragon Lord Skelly. What do we hunt up with? What do we hunt with up here? Stern words? Hey, words hurt, Godzillionaire. Coming up on Tuesday, everyone, Trades Talk Tuesday. I'll have more pictures, more videos. We'll talk about the skilled trades. Hope come by and enjoy the most industrial stream on a Tuesday night. Mices? You think that's the name? It might be. Might be James. After that, it's Saturday. More retro game day. I'm playing Donkey Kong for the DS. And it's quite the strange controls to play with this game. So it's on the DS, and you use the left and right buttons, but you're grabbing and twirling around along with the pegs that you climb. Takes some getting used to, but I'll keep playing it. Seems really really good. Sharpened ice hockey blades. That's how we hunt. Yeah, it's with hockey sticks. We cross-check our prey. You thinking Godzilla is fixing to be on the endangered list? You're going to get such a cross-check. And after Saturday, Sunday, more anime chat. Stop by, and I'll go over again which awful animes are out there, at least in my opinion. God bless me for playing that. Yeah, there you go. There you go, AC. Yep. More Donkey Kong. It's a fun game. But yeah, more awful anime. I'll have some more for you next week. It's in my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. I usually don't rat bag on shows a lot. If I don't like something, I just quietly drop it, or I don't harp on it. But this month I decided, you know what? Let her rip. Tell everybody, spread the word about these shows that I've thought were just awful. And hopefully I can save you guys from watching some awful shows. So yeah, that's it for today, everyone. I had a fun time. I hope you did as well. And I hope you'll join me on the next time I'm online, which will be Tuesday. Or if not, make it the weekends. You can spread the word with the share button. There you go. Thanks, Aris. I appreciate that. Aris, he does some streaming out there as well. You guys can catch him on YouTube. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you on the next time. But until then, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.